What if I told you that every battle you faced, every setback, every betrayal was never just random? What if I told you the forces working against you are not by accident, but by design? Listen carefully, because if you've ever felt like the weight of the world is pressing against you, like unseen forces are trying to break you, there's a reason for it. You are not just anybody. You are a chosen one, and that makes you a target. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. The devil doesn't attack the weak. He doesn't waste time on those already under his control. He comes for the strongest, the brightest, the ones with divine purpose. Ever noticed how the moment you try to elevate, everything starts going wrong? Doors that were once open suddenly slam shut. People turn against you for no reason. Opportunities vanish into thin air. It's not a coincidence. It's a strategy. But why? Why does the enemy fight so hard to bring down the chosen ones? And more importantly, how do you survive the attack? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal might just change your entire perspective on your struggles. Let's get into it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift? As if something unseen recognized your presence and didn't like it? That's because your light is powerful, so powerful that darkness cannot stand in its presence. You are not just another person moving through life. You are a chosen one, carrying a divine energy that exposes lies, disrupts evil, and breaks chains. But understand this: light and darkness cannot coexist. When you shine, you force everything in the shadows to reveal itself. The enemy sees this, and he fears it, because when you awaken, others around you begin to wake up too. And so the battle begins. The devil's greatest fear is losing control, and your very existence threatens his influence. That's why the moment you step into your purpose, distractions multiply, doubts creep in, and deception surrounds you. The enemy will try everything to make you question yourself, dim your glow, and silence your voice. Ever wondered why certain people suddenly turn against you? Why do opportunities seem to slip away just when you're on the verge of breakthrough? Why does life feel like a constant uphill battle? It's not a coincidence, it's spiritual warfare. The devil's plan is simple: keep you blinded, keep you tired, keep you afraid. He knows that if you ever fully realize the unstoppable force you truly are, he loses his grip not just on you, but on everyone your light was meant to touch. So he throws confusion your way, making you doubt yourself, doubt your mission, doubt the calling on your life. He orchestrates disruptions, creating chaos around you so you feel overwhelmed, lost, and discouraged. And when none of that works, he whispers deception, telling you you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes, that you should give up. But here's the truth: he only attacks what he fears. Your light blinds the darkness, and no amount of tricks, distractions, or opposition can stop you unless you let it. So what do? Keep shining. No matter what comes against you, no matter who tries to put out your fire, remember this: your light is divine, unstoppable, and destined to illuminate the path for others. The only thing darkness can do is run. This is not a game. This is not a drill. You were not born to live an ordinary life, you were born for battle. From the moment you took your first breath, the war began. A war you never signed up for, yet one you were chosen to fight. Unlike the rest of the world moving through life unaware of the unseen forces at play, you were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to walk the easy road, because you, my friend, are a spiritual warrior, and that changes everything. The devil doesn't attack those who pose no threat. He doesn't bother with those already lost in confusion, trapped in mediocrity, or consumed by worldly distractions. He comes for the ones who have purpose, the ones who carry light, the ones who can break chains, shift atmospheres, and awaken others. Ever wondered why your life has been so intense? Why you face challenges that most people never seem to deal with? It's because every hardship, every struggle is not a sign of your weakness, it's evidence of your strength. These battles are not happening to destroy you. They are happening to shape you. A true warrior is not made in comfort. They are forged in fire. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment you wanted to give up was training. You are being prepared, strengthened, and sharpened for something far greater than yourself. The devil sees this. He knows what you are becoming, and he is terrified. But here's what the enemy doesn't understand: you were built for this. You were designed to withstand storms that would break others. You are not a victim, you are not a casualty, you are a warrior, and warriors do not back down. So the next time you feel the pressure, the next time life pushes against you, don't crumble, rise. Stand firm in who you are. The battle is real, but so is your power. The attacks will come, but so will your victory. Because at the end of the day, the only ones who face the fiercest resistance are those who were born to lead, conquer, and change the world. This is your war, and you were made to win. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making you believe you don't matter. But here's the truth: you matter more than you even realize. Every step you take, every word you speak, every action you make, it carries power. And not just any power, but a divine force that shakes the very foundations of darkness. You see, the devil isn't afraid of the ordinary. He isn't worried about those who follow the crowd, lost in the noise of the world. No, his real fear, you, the chosen one. Because when you rise, you don't rise alone, you pull others up with you. Your influence is not just about you, it's about the ripple effect you create. When you step into your purpose, others around you begin to wake up. They start questioning. They start breaking free. And nothing terrifies the enemy more than a world that refuses to be controlled. That's why the attacks are relentless. That's why every time you try to elevate, something or someone tries to pull you back down. Because the devil knows if he lets you go too far, he won't be able to stop what comes next. Look at history. Every great leader, every revolutionary thinker, every voice that stood for truth, they were attacked, silenced, discredited. Why? Because their influence was dangerous to the systems built on lies. And you are no different. The moment you speak life into others, the enemy tries to twist your words. The moment you step into your calling, obstacles appear from nowhere. The moment you choose to shine, the darkness tries to dim your light. But here's what the devil doesn't want you to know: he is already lost. The only way he wins is if you stop, if you believe the lies, if you shrink yourself, if you give in to the fear. But not today, not this time, because now you see the game for what it is. The enemy is only fighting you because he knows who you are. And if he's fighting this hard, imagine how powerful your purpose must be. So rise, speak, move forward, and watch how the chains break, not just for you, but for everyone who is waiting for someone like you to lead the way. The devil fears your divine influence because when you rise, the world wakes up. What if I told you that the world you see is nothing more than an illusion? That everything you've been taught, everything you've been led to believe, has been carefully placed before you to keep you blind. But you were never meant to be blind. You were never meant to be just another pawn in the system. Because deep within you there is a knowing, a wisdom that cannot be silenced. You are a chosen one. And that, my friend, makes you dangerous. The devil doesn't attack people who are lost. He doesn't go after those who blindly follow, those who never question, those who stay trapped in the matrix of lies. No, he comes for those who can see through the deception. He comes for the ones who carry the truth, the ones who can break the chains of ignorance, not just for themselves, but for the world around them. From the moment you woke up, from the moment you started questioning reality, the attacks began. Ever wonder why people suddenly turned against you? Why your thoughts felt like a battleground? Why every step forward feels like pushing through invisible resistance? It's because you are a threat. The enemy thrives on confusion. He twists the truth, distorts perception, and keeps people trapped in fear and illusion. His power is built on misinformation, on keeping humanity in the dark. But you hold the keys to unlock that darkness. Your wisdom shatters deception. Your insight exposes his lies. Your very presence disrupts his carefully crafted system of control. And so he fights. He fights with distractions, with doubt, with whispers of fear, with orchestrated chaos. He will try to make you question yourself. He will try to make you feel alone, because he knows that the moment you fully step into your power, the game is over. But hear me when I say this: you were not given this knowledge by mistake. You did not wake up for no reason. You were chosen to see beyond the veil because you are meant to be a guide, a leader, a beacon in the darkness. So when the attacks come, when the resistance rises, when the world seems to push back against your truth, stand firm. Because the enemy only fights what he fears, and what he fears is you. Did you know that every move you make toward your purpose sends shockwaves through the kingdom of darkness? That every step you take toward greatness causes hell itself to tremble? The reason your journey feels like a battlefield is because your destiny is not small, it is earth-shattering. You weren't put here to blend in, to be silent, or to live an average life. You were sent here to disrupt, to shift, to transform. The enemy knows this, and that's why he's been relentless in his attacks against you. Think about it. Every time you get closer to fulfilling your purpose, something tries to knock you down. Roadblocks appear out of nowhere. Doubt creeps in. People you once trusted turn against you. Opportunities you worked hard for suddenly vanish. It's not bad luck, it's spiritual warfare. The devil doesn't waste time on those who are already lost. He goes after the ones who carry divine fire, the ones who have been anointed to bring change, to wake others up, to lead, to build, to restore, and that's you. But here's what the enemy fears most: your victory is already written. He knows he is lost. He knows that once you step fully into your calling, his grip weakens. The lies won't work. The fear won't hold you. The obstacles won't break you. And that terrifies him. Every time you rise above adversity, every time you refuse to quit, every time you choose faith over fear, you shake the foundations of hell itself. You remind the enemy that his time is running out. This is why the attacks come in waves. This is why the distractions never stop. This is why you sometimes feel exhausted, overwhelmed, like the battle is never ending. Because the enemy is desperate. He wants you to quit before you realize just how unstoppable you are. But here's what you need to know: you were built for this. You were chosen for this. Every challenge, every setback, every tear was preparing you for the moment when you step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. So don't you dare shrink back. Don't let fear win. Don't let the enemy convince you that you are not powerful. Because the moment you fully embrace your destiny, the game is over. Hell trembles because it knows what's coming. And what's coming is you. Now stand firm. Keep moving. Your destiny is too great to be stopped. Your victory is inevitable. Listen closely. If you've ever felt like life is testing you beyond measure, like unseen forces are constantly working against you, like no matter how hard you push forward, something always tries to pull you back, understand this. It's not happening because you're weak. It's happening because you are powerful. Your light blinds the darkness. Your presence alone disrupts the plans of the enemy. You were never meant to live an ordinary life because you were born a warrior. Every struggle, every attack, every hardship is proof that you are chosen for something greater. The enemy knows your divine influence can awaken others. He knows you hold the truth that exposes his deception. And he knows that once you fully step into your purpose, his control begins to crumble. But here's what he won't tell you: he has already lost. No matter what distractions, doubts, or roadblocks he throws your way, you are unstoppable. Your destiny is too great, too powerful, too anointed to be destroyed. You carry the fire of God within you, and no force in hell can stand against that. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Type "I am chosen" below and speak it into existence. Claim your power. And if you haven't already, subscribe right now, because this journey we're on, it's just beginning. I've got more revelations, more wisdom, and more truths that you need to hear. Turn on notifications so you never miss a message that could change your life. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And remember, the darkness fears your light. The devil fears your purpose. And when you walk in your divine calling, hell itself trembles. Stay strong, stay chosen, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, blessings.